welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eccentric. So I decided to bring you out on my balcony today. So we're gonna see, because like the sun is behind me, but I wanted y'all to see the trees and stuff. So we're gonna see what this camera decides it wants to do, because it's already acting funny. I'm like already annoyed. I think I'm gonna have to keep extremely still. Boo! Okay. Hello, love. So yeah, this is the energy check-in for May 2021, right? But we gonna talk about the tail end of April first. We're gonna get that out the way, because I know a lot of y'all are already feeling this energy. Already. Capital letters, okay? I know that personally I've been experiencing high anxiety, insomnia, just my brain not matching with my body, okay? Or honestly, my brain hasn't been matching with anything that's going on in life, period. So, yeah. So I'm sure y'all are having all kinds of ascension symptoms and things like that, and influential symptoms. Okay, so April 26th is the full moon that everybody's talking about, because it is a super moon, okay? And we're already feeling this energy, because guess what happens literally the next day? Pluto stations retrograde. So what you are feeling is the precursor to Pluto retrograde, okay? Yes. Pluto is about to enter into your mind, body, and soul and tear shit up that doesn't belong there. Okay? You are about to go through an internal transformation. The one thing I didn't do was find out how long this retrograde is going to last, but I mean, it's Pluto. Okay? Pluto is going to be the first out of all of these planets retrograding. The end of May, Mercury's next. Then there's going to be all of these retrogrades like usual, but Pluto decided, you know what, I'm going to go first, and it's necessary. Hello, Pluto's the wrecking ball, so we gotta knock some stuff down before we can start building, right? So a lot of y'all are actually feeling Pluto getting ready to station retrograde. And that is uncomfortable because of all of the fire energy that's happening right now. The initiative energy. It's like, all right, let's do it. Let's get ready to do all of this stuff. And then next thing you know, all of this destruction starts happening while you're trying to initiate things. Ooh, yeah. And this is an internal process. Okay? So we got this full supermoon energy that has a huge influence on relationships, contracts, legal matters, okay? Full moons are about letting go, seeing the truth, okay? And you got this in the section of relationships and contracts and you and the other. This is also a who am I versus who are you type situation too. So we're dealing with the Leo Aquarius axis. Okay? It's like me versus them, us versus them. You see what I mean? This is am I part of the group or am I an individual? Do I know how to be an individual within the group? Where am I supposed to be leading, and where am I supposed to be just being of service in the group? You see what I mean? So a lot of y'all who have been waiting for any like decisions when it comes to legal paperwork any decisions when it comes to a relationship or a job or anything like that. You're by the end of the month, you're definitely gonna get whatever information that you've been waiting for. Okay. And whether it be good or bad, it's for your highest good. Remember, full moons are about releasing what you need to release so that you can receive. It doesn't mean that you can't receive during a full moon. You can, especially if you've been ahead of the curve in releasing whatever it is you need to release. Okay. This is a super moon. So with super moons, it's kind of like a full moon on steroids. So all of the normal stuff that you expect as far as the freaks coming out in the daytime and at night is amplified, okay? And by freaks, I mean in general, the energy making people, crazy. I'm not talking about like actual people individually or groups of people. So yeah. The the full moon is literally like activating Pluto. The moon and Pluto are in cahoots together, y'all. This is a straight jacket chocolate cake, with TNT candles. Isolation, but explosive type energy. This is what I see. Y'all know I tell y'all what I see. I seriously saw somebody in a straitjacket, in isolation, with a chocolate cake, with dynamite as the candles. And they were just sitting there in anticipation. I don't know if there was just like that anticipation there. Eventually, the cake is going to explode and there's going to be cake everywhere. But here's the deal. I love the way that they're going with this. This is great. Here's the deal. There's dynamite in the cake. Yeah, that's dangerous, blah, blah, blah. But don't forget, it's chocolate cake. If you don't like chocolate, this ain't for you. But I mean, who doesn't like chocolate cake, right? So just because it's a shit show within you doesn't mean that there's not good parts. Because I promise you, if a chocolate cake exploded in front of me and I was by myself, I'd do some weird things. I would still eat that damn cake. Just saying. I would still eat that cake. I would be like, whoa, that was something. I would have my moment, to get over my fear. And then I would just sit there and eat the remnants of that chocolate cake with the mess around me and be totally content, because what else am I going to do? And that's what you're being asked to do. Eat the cake. Recognize that there is still something good in the hell that you're about to go through, okay? Because this is internal. This is all internal. And it's worth it, okay? It's for a reason. The cake, eating the cake and going through this dynamite explosive experience is all for a reason, because at the end of the Pluto retrograde, all of the transformation that you did within yourself, you're going to be able to see it out in the world. Remember, when you change, your whole world changes. This is why they say one person can change the world, but it's not by just going out there doing stuff. It's about changing the way that you think, behave, and feel, okay? Changing your perception. And the universe just responds back to you, okay? So, I'm going to leave y'all with that when it comes to the tail end of April, so we can actually talk about May. Let's talk about May. It's not like the Pluto retrograde energy and the full moon energy is not following us into May anyway, right? April showers bring May flowers. The thing about this situation, though, is that April showers that are going to start, and I'm seeing these as tears, okay? Your tears are a form of release. They're nothing to be ashamed of. Cry if you need to cry, especially if you're confused, don't know what the hell's wrong with you. You think something's wrong with you, but nothing's wrong with you. But oh, something's definitely wrong with you because you're going to feel like that. Okay? Cry. Do whatever you have to do. Release your emotions. Okay? You're going to be doing that all the way probably till the second week of May because it's like this initial jolt, and you got to get your equilibrium. So, your April showers are going to bring May flowers, okay? You should start seeing new thoughts and feelings and perceptions blossoming within you toward the end of May and going forward. But you got to get through this initial shock first, okay? Very interesting. And it's not just, well, for some of y'all with this beautiful energy that's happening, it's not just the initial shock or you dealing with you inwardly. There's going to be some shocks because, again, this full moon is going to illuminate some things for some people. It's going to illuminate some things. And you may be shocked at what you find out that has to do with other people or people you're dealing with, okay? Another message, they don't want to be like orderly today at all. That's great. Another message I'm getting is that the reason for the way that this chaos is happening is for you to also shock yourself or be surprised by yourself. So a lot of you are going to come out of this more empowered. You're going to have new gifts, new insights. You're going to understand yourself better. And it's because you're going to question yourself. And you're going to have to go through the process of, am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. But am I tripping? It's like you accidentally got high and still tried to go to work. I'm sorry. That's what it seems like. Okay. So, let me give y'all the rundown in what I think is chronological order, okay? Hey, Angel. Thank you, love. So, May 11th is the new moon, okay? So, between now and May 11th is when you can expect to experience the where am I, who am I, oh my God, what are all of these feelings, is this happening? That's when this is the pocket of time, literally, because some of us are feeling the shadow of the retrograde and the shadow of the super full moon. So from now and all the way until May 11th is when you're gonna need that extra support. You're gonna need to be, what do you call it, proactive. As soon as you wake up in the morning, say, nope, not today. I'm going to meditate, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to do my healthy stuff immediately when I wake up. Because whatever you think is going to get you, you want to be 2 steps ahead of it. I mean, it's you, You don't want your shadow to get you, so you're going to immediately wake up and do a chakra clearing or something like that. Like, you gotta be that way. At least till the 11th, you gotta really be proactive in whatever you practice so that your shadow can't really keep up with your moves. You literally gotta trick yourself into being sane. Wow. Oh man. I'm sitting here I don't know how to tell y'all how. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm like, do you, however you do, but just do it first. Okay? Make sure you're the one that does it first. Don't let your shadow start doing shit right away as soon as you wake up, okay? Because your shadow wants to do the most, and it's one of those long hair, don't care, let me go set some shit on fire energies. So, you just don't do it. So yeah, then we have this new moon, okay? Everybody thought that during Aries season, oh, there's these new beginnings. Yes, everything's new beginning. Happy New Year. But the real actual new beginning apparently is May 11th. This is what I'm being told, okay? You're going to have either a deja vu or you're going to feel like for sure that this energy is the new beginning energy. Okay? That's the message for May 11th is with that new moon, you're really going to actually feel like there's this new beginning. There's this renewal. There's this, okay, I can put my work out there now. I can start this business now. I can, do all of these things I want to do now. Around May 11th, that's when you'll start to feel it. This is so messed up, y'all. It's so messed up. I keep getting ahead of myself. You'll see why. Okay, so on May 26th, we have that next full moon, which just happens to be the start of eclipse season. Because it's a total lunar eclipse. Okay? So after you had a moment, after you cried and went crazy and stuff, you were like, oh, okay, everything's okay. I got my footing. Because Pluto got done knocking everything around initially. Okay? And if you cooperated with Pluto, then you did have some footing. If you weren't trying to keep it from being demolished, standing in front of the wrecking ball, then yeah, you had that moment where you thought, yes, new beginnings, let me start some shit. And then here comes May 26th. The full moon, total lunar eclipse, okay, saying, oh, you don't realize that you're dreaming? It's literally like waking up while you're in a dream. You're not awake yet. There's some inception shit going on in May. Okay? You're gonna be back in this deep, transformative, questioning yourself and everything around you, questioning your whole reality, okay? Come the end of May, around the 26th, okay? And then there's gonna be some more things that you gotta release. It was like, okay, this is the initial demolition. And then we're gonna have the final demolition session, right? So yeah, lunar eclipses are all about literally snatching something. It is like a surgery where something is taken out but nothing is put back. An ectomy. You see what I mean? Tonsillectomy. Ectomy means that I'm gonna take some shit, but I'm not gonna replace it, okay? It's not a transplant. It's an ectomy, okay? That means it is gone. So if you were one of those people standing in front of the wrecking ball, talking about, no, but I love it. Don't take it. Don't destroy it. I worked so hard to build it. If you was one of those people, you're gonna definitely go through another round of stuff being wrecked and snatched up, okay? And for some of y'all, around the full moon energy is gonna make you really sleepy. There's a lot of psychological formatting, spiritual formatting that's gonna go along with your go on with your thoughts in your brain and stuff. Okay, and it's gonna require a lot of sedation. Okay, your guides, your galactic guides, your angelic guides, they are going to sedate you and do some things because it's time and you was playing. I'm just saying. So around May 30th, that's why I told y'all this was messed up. Okay, the full moon total lunar eclipse is on the 26th. May 30th is when Mercury stations retrograde. So, This is that moment where I even have difficulty trying to explain this because I'm not looking forward to going through this. Okay, you just went through all the stuff that I told you was gonna go through, and then Mercury decides to go retrograde. So that tells me that 3 weeks prior to May 30th, Mercury retrograde shadow decided to include itself in the conversation here. Okay? So, man, in May, period, point blank, in May, if you do not let go of what obviously wants to leave, you're not going to be dragged. But that thing will be dragged. That person will be dragged from you. It's literally like a reset. It's like a whole life reset. And it's happening from the inside out. I don't know what kind of Pluto retrograde this is. Have no idea. Okay, but oh my God. It is going to be lit from the inside out. Literally. Because I even said this earlier in the video. Usually when there's a Pluto retrograde, you're not going to really see the transformation until after the retrograde. You know, you transform and then your world transform. But according to my notes and the big picture, this is a supersonic Pluto retrograde where you may actually experience instant transformation from within to without, like during the Pluto retrograde transit, because of whatever other planets are doing, whatever they're doing. And in May, there's quite a bit of Scorpio and Libra energy. Okay? And then at the same time, there's quite a bit of communication, Gemini, Mercurial type energy as well. All of this is happening inside of you though, okay? You're going to have a lot of conversations with yourself. You're going to get paranoid about yourself. You're not going to trust yourself. You're gonna have a lot of y'all are gonna be freaking bilocating randomly. Okay, there's this disassociation and all of it. The whole point is for you to come back together whole. But oh my goodness, like you're gonna be fractalized. Okay, and it's because that Pluto retrograde, Vedic astrology. Okay, that Pluto retrograde is happening in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about solid foundations and longevity. So anything that can't move forward with you in this new life, because apparently everything is about to be reset, okay, it has to go. So you can talk all you want to yourself. You can cry. You can, try to, in the middle of all this, you can try to initiate some stuff. It'll work out if it's for your highest good and if it's part of your new life. But if you try to initiate some stuff in the middle of all of this and is not supposed to go forward with you, it will be snatched. And you can be like an Aries and keep on doing it over and over again until you finally realize, okay, I'm probably not supposed to be doing this. Or you can just know because I told you and make sure that what you're doing is aligned with where you're going. Okay? Because Capricorn is not going to accept failure as an option, and Pluto is Capricorn's executioner. Cap is going to be like, no, that doesn't belong, let's get rid of it. Nope, let's take that. That's not going to be here either. That's not on the list. They can't come. Like Capricorn is going to be directing Pluto here and, shutting things down. And while all of this is happening, the Mercury retrograde in Gemini, because this is Vedic astrology, is going to be having that round table in your head Some of y'all, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with it. Some of y'all are definitely going to end up going to see counselors, psychiatrists, because you're going to think something is freaking wrong with you. Okay, you're going to think you're losing your damn mind. But it's okay, because that's usually what happens in spirituality. You have to lose your mind to find your soul, to find yourself, right? It's just about how much you're willing to lose of the self that you've associated with for so long. It's about how much you're willing to lose of the life that you physically built for so long. How much are you willing to lose? That's the question for me. How much are you willing to lose not knowing what you're going to gain? Okay? Just want to know. Yeah, that. It was perfect the way that I wrote it at the top of the page. I wrote some extra notes that I'm not even using. Anyway, so yeah, ask yourself that question. How much of yourself and your things are you willing to lose? How many relationships are you willing to lose in order to bring in what is for you in this new chapter? Okay. Other than that, I think that we are done. We're so done, because that was a lot, and I'm like, no. But have a beautiful day, loves. I will respond to the live chat at the replay, because I don't see these tiny words, especially when I'm using my phone out here. I'm going to try to do it. I'm not even going to say nothing, because it may not get done, so I'm not even going to set myself up. Have a beautiful day, loves. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you will see me soon, because I got videos to shoot. I'm trying, y'all. Bye.